Well, greetings, humans. How is everybody today? Welcome to what must be of necessity a relatively short stream. I have somewhere I need to be at a time when I would normally still be halfway through, so I'm starting a bit early, which I grant you is fairly normal for me, so that I can hopefully squeeze another extra 15 minutes in. So, welcome back to the Long Dark. Where was I? Well, last time I achieved the goal of harvesting burdock root. That was thrilling, because I want something to combat vitamin C. I also made 11 arrowheads at the forge. That's the first time I've used the forge. I didn't realize I needed 8 coal to get it up to temperature. Good morning, Anna. How are you doing today? I won't find out until they don't give me the results. Yeah, the way it works around here is I go for a blood test and I won't hear back unless there's a problem. So, yeah, that's how it generally works these days. Okay, what am I doing today? I ideally need to make a new bow. So let's get on with it. And I forgot that I was actually... So I will grab my cured maple sapling, and I will need some cured gut. Anybody remember how much cured gut I need for a bow? I think it's 3, isn't it? Let's see if I can find out. Yes, this is true. It's not the way I'm used to things going. Ooh, what do I need for bullets? I need 1 scrap lead, and I've got about 3 or 4, so I can make 12 bullets. Where is my bow? Where does it say bow? It must say bow somewhere. What do I need for gunpowder? Oh, okay. I can't make gunpowder without an ammunition workbench. I'm going to have to find one of those. Where's my bow? I might make a moose hide coat. How much do I need? I might do that just to be difficult. I haven't found acorns. Okay, that's useful. Where's my bow options? I'm just gonna... survival bow. Okay, I need 2 cured gut and a hunting knife. Okay, that's good. Where's my moose hide? Let's see what condition that's in. Oh, 82% cured. That's good. I'm almost to the point where I can actually make... I gotta make the moose hide cloak at some point, just for funs and giggles. Oh. I hope this weather doesn't keep up. I hope the bear and the moose haven't respawned, although I'm not likely to be able to tell in this weather. I think it's 3 real life days, so in principle they shouldn't respawn until tomorrow. So hopefully I get a clear run at the whaling station. I do have the wolf to worry about over there just a little bit. Although if it's got any sense, it will stay away from me. Anybody want a fresh rabbit? I might take that with me just to see if I can get the achievement of what do they call it? Yeah, dropping the lure. Yes, not. I could probably make it to the whaling station in this weather, to be honest, but I really don't like the fact that it's so much easier to get lost. Oh, drat. No, okay. We're good. And my experiment in displaying chat proceeds apace. So I'm actually using Restream to display all the chat, which is right over there where I'm pointing. So I am not displaying whatchamacallit, YouTube and Twitch chat as separate windows on this side. So now I can look at chat and talk to you in a much more genuine and approachable fashion. I hope. What else do I need so that I can just head off tomorrow? And I almost got lost just walking around my own lighthouse. I should have enough water upstairs. I've got food, I've got my stick, I've got my gut, I've got a knife. One thing I can probably do while I think about it is let's sharpen up a whetstone a bit. Sorry, sharpen up the axe a bit. Hatchet. It passes time while I get tired enough to go to sleep. Hopefully not in reality. My Monday, Wednesday and Friday live streams are normally with me starting out a bit tired. I've got some wood piled up, some firewood, that is. Yeah, so Monday, Wednesday and Friday is typically when I have a 5 kilometre round trip to the swimming pool and then swim for half a kilometre. Yeah, I've got some wood over here. Actually, do you know what? That moose might... No, I don't think it'll be cured by tomorrow. Let's go upstairs while I don't have to hit the Y button to try and find out where I'm going. Oh yeah, I've got water. Let's have a look outside, just for grins and giggles. And you know, and it's silly, I just realised why I might have been having recording problems some time ago. Oh, well, I can see well up here. That's good. Either I'm above the fog a little bit, or the fog has lifted somewhat. This is acceptable weather to go wandering around in, I think. And if anybody's interested, I might well stream Journey again this evening. I know my evening streaming has been somewhat in abeyance lately, for which I apologise. I think it's still the meds I'm on. I just get quite exhausted. But I would like to stream Journey now that I have the Transcendence cloak, that's the white cloak, and see if I can remember where everything is so that I can be of better use to other players. So far I've been... last time I was dependent on another player to help me. Alright. And now I can't see at all. If I can't see, it must be bedtime. Yeah, let's be honest, Anna. I can't be known only for streaming The Long Dark. To be honest, that's a little difficult for me. I do like some variation. There are other games I like to play, so sorry about that. Maybe I can work something in. I'll have to see. I know I was streaming The Forest, which is interesting, even on no conflict mode, as a survival game. It's actually quite good. The only alternative is I stream all day, every day, and given my propensity for getting quite exhausted after only 2.5 hours, yeah. I suppose the other thing is as I said before, my selling point isn't my ability to play the game. I think my selling point is my ability to chat, or at least sound decent while I am chatting. I mean, there's a lot I'm supposed to do. I need to re-record some fairy tales. I mean, technically I ought to record some of those tomorrow. I don't know whether I will or not. Or Sunday. I mean, I really ought to be a bit more disciplined about my time. So much to do, so little time. Alright. I'm going to have to start considering the possibility that I'm going to spend the night at the factory. Where's my moose gone? Where's moose? Oh, 88% cured. Okay, I'm not going to do that today. Do I have the pot? Where's my pot? I do have my pot on me. I'm not overloaded because I haven't been trampled by a moose lately. Let us assess the... not too bad, I guess. And once again, I wish there were binoculars. Oh, I have this requirement to sneeze, excuse me. Every time I feel the need to sneeze, it doesn't happen. Oh, and I just realized I'm completely wrong about the problems I was having recording the last time I... You don't normally carry the pot. Ooh. Alright. Let's, So the next time we hear the dongs, I have to be pretty much out of here. And depending on where I am, I may have to cut this shorter. But we'll see. Thought that was a wolf. Oh, it is the wolf. He's going to find me quite tempting. I'm sorry, Mr. Wolf. Oh, you're not coming back, are you? Nope. Good. He saw sense. Hang on, where's my normal way down? I've forgotten. Oh, here we go. Oh, not again. You're kidding me. You daft animal. Well, I suppose that was inevitable. What damage did he do to me? Decent, you. Okay, we need to fix those. Those are okay. Those are okay. Those are alright. Got away with that. Condition's not too bad. You know what? I'm going to cheat and take painkillers. Ooh.
Why didn't that work?
Oh. Okay. Well, why does the pot cause unwanted trouble? Alright, not there. Let's see if I can see any antlers poking above the bridge. I am genuinely curious, why does carrying the pot cause unwanted trouble? Apart from the obvious I might forget it. I mean, there certainly have been times I've regretted not having the pot. Do you remember that time I got caught in the blizzard on top of the radio tower? and I didn't have anything to make water with me, as I recall, until I ate a can of dog food or something. Oh, that was silliness. So, if the wolf's respawned, there's a chance he's around here somewhere. Yeah, at this rate I'll be able to make a wolfskin coat again. Holy moly, that scared me. I forgot that there might be a wolf there. Oops. Right, workbench. Where's the workbench? I am correct in remembering there's a workbench in here, aren't I? Hope I am. It'd be embarrassing if I come all this way for something that I'm wrong about. Where's the workbench? I know there's a workbench here. Workbench. Oh!
Could end up being useful.
That's useful. Okay, let's begin crafting our survival bow. To be honest, I thought the bow took longer than 5 hours, but I'm very glad it doesn't. Don't want to be here all night. One brand new bow. Excellent. Do I want to create more fishing line? I might as well, you know. Okay. Let's brave the wolf, and hopefully not the bear, or the moose. Oh. Keep finding things I haven't searched for. Oh. He took one sniff at me and decided I wasn't worth the effort. That's very wise of him. Yeah.
That'll come in handy.
I hate beachcombing. And I love it too. Ooh, arrows. Arrows, my goodness. And a hatchet. And fishing tackle. Oh. Well, now I've got a plethora of arrows. What the heck was that? Or was that up? Oh, that was upstairs. I thought it was in the game. Somebody using a drill upstairs. And I know I didn't pick up the fish. I don't really need it, so... What is the... How to add a bit of mystery in the game. Have somebody using a... Yeah, and they're thumping away upstairs. Nothing I can do about that. I've got lamp oil. I've got a jerry can full of the stuff. But yeah, no, it's a valid point. But I don't have a specific need for lamp oil at this time. I haven't used the lantern at all in this area. Although it would be very useful to have it in the wreck if I need more arrows. Alright, anybody see any antlers? Or bears? You know, I'm very glad there's one thing they didn't do in this game. Apart from including polar bears. Even though that would have been quite rational to include polar bears. Yeah, tomorrow I think. And the moose. There is one thing they could have done to make the game slightly more terrifying. Black bears are not black necessarily. There are populations of black bears which are, for example, cinnamon in colour, and I don't remember precisely where. But there are cinnamon coloured black bears. 90% of the population in one area is literally cinnamon coloured, so they can be mistaken for small brown bears, or grizzlies if you prefer. But interestingly, there are white black bears. And I don't mean they're albino, they are white. Now, unlike the cinnamon bear population, only 10% of the population where white black bears can occur are actually white. But can you imagine if you were in the game and you suddenly saw a white black bear? I mean, one, here, it would be hard to see, and two, you would think they'd stuck a polar bear in the game. I mean, that would be kind of amusing. Oh, look at that. Nicely eaten up a day. Hi, Taylor. What do you mean a white bear got dropped at Antarctica? I must admit I never heard that. I mean, to be honest, I can sort of understand why they didn't include grizzly in the game, and they didn't include polar bears. If you include polar bears, then logically you've got to say, well, what are they eating? And given that the polar bear appetite is primarily seals and whales, although they will eat practically anything that they encounter, that would make the game more complicated probably than necessary to include seals in the game. Interesting though. No, they definitely are naturally occurring, non-albino black bears. And I think they are. I think they might even occur at in an area where they can overlap with polar bears. Now, polar bears and grizzly bears do overlap, and in fact, there is a hybrid, a fertile hybrid of the polar bear and grizzly bear. Called a growler bear, and they occur naturally in the wild, so there's an excellent chance that there's a breeding population, and they are literally halfway between a polar bear and a grizzly bear. We don't know a huge amount about them. We do know, for example, that polar bears are more or less 90% carnivorous of necessity, which is quite the reverse from grizzly bears. Grizzly bears, while they are obviously carnivores, actually don't get most of their food from meat. I think it's about 10% actually, but we don't know with the growler bears, we don't know what their dietary preferences are. We haven't really had the opportunity to study them. But they are, if you like, nature's response to polar bear habitat reducing. So now you've got an animal which can make use of both the grizzly bear and polar bear habitats. So it'll be, I don't suppose in my lifetime we'll get a clear picture for how they develop, but it's interesting for the future. Now, typically, if the moose is present, I can sometimes see its antlers just poking above the skyline there. Or on that island over there. But I'm not seeing it. So hopefully that means I don't have to worry about them until tomorrow. And even then, I'm wondering if I've done everything I really want to in this area. I wouldn't mind finding the reloading bench and get my ammunition supply up. Oh, hello. Why have I got crows circling over here? And, oh, it's the fish. Oh, is it the fish? Yeah, that's a fish. I seem to remember that. This one's new. I think that's my wolf. Bleak Inlet. That's further on down the coast, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. I'm at the edge of the map. So I would need to go back to the Crumbling Highway, back to the Coastal Highway, to Bleak Inlet. Actually, that's worth doing. Definitely worth doing. Might consider doing that. Because I've been here, there, here, there. Did I go through the ravine? I think I might have done. But that's definitely worth checking out. Not in this run, but I've been through the Forlorn Muskeg and the Broken Railroad, as people might remember. Definitely been to Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, and the Mountain Town. So I'm getting around. I'm slowly getting there. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and Bleak Inlet has this thing that... So yeah, it's actually... That's real convenient. Go back to Coastal Highway. I'm pretty certain I've got sulfur there. I've got lead on me. Back in Coastal Highway, I've got... I think I've dropped off some shell casings there. So that actually would make sense. If I go back to the Coastal Highway and then to the Bleak Inlet and take everything with me that I need. And I've got food there. It's not something I'm going to do today. I would really like a proper 2-hour live stream to do that, so that if it takes me longer, I'm not constrained by time as I am today. So Bleak Inlet, in principle, might be... It could conceivably be tomorrow. Monday is a much better chance. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's good to know. I remember you or Baba telling me that yeah, I had to go through some hoops to get to the reloading bench. Oh, that is quite disconcerting. I mean, actually there's stuff I could still do here, but getting coal out of the mine might be worthwhile. Piling it up so that I believe it, I was told it was respawns, coal respawns in the mine after you take it out. So that next time I come back here, it would be primarily for the furnace if I need it. Although given the plethora of hatchets and knives and everything else, I don't really need the furnace except for arrowheads, and I have 11 of those. Let's see. Where's my broken arrow? Dude, why am I carrying that? Where's my broken arrow gone? Yeah, I don't think I get salt because I don't have the download of the DLC. And I'm going to drop some stuff off here.
dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Oh yes. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? Food. Oh, I tell you what, this is so much more convenient having all my chat over there. Yes, I saw that. Oh yeah, this is so much more useful. How come I didn't realize I could do this? I didn't make the connection between the fact that to get chat in OBS I had to use an HTML, a URL, so that suddenly occurred to me, can I not stick it in a separate browser window? And the answer is yes, I can. Oh, that is much more convenient. Yep. What time is it? Right, half an hour more of this and I have to get going. Really? Well, that explains how people can survive for indefinitely, because in my mind everything runs out except for the magnifying glass. Because I assumed at one point that yeah, you basically can survive only as long as you can make fire, but if you've got the magnifying glass, in principle you can survive a lot longer. And I don't think mine's taken any damage. Because I can easily see if you got stuck in a blizzard and you were low on water and you couldn't make a fire outside, yeah, you know, you'd be in serious trouble. $222 days. Yeah, but I don't have the trader because the trader is in the downloadable content, isn't it? Ow, hot. Ouch. Right. So my condition is back up. I'm well fed, sure footing, everything's in good nick. Now I'm going to double check my clothing. Okay, new, decent, needs fixing. New, needs fixing. Yep, good. What's this like? 100%. Those 98%. Yay! I bought the game. Oh grief! When did I buy this game? because I used to play it on a MacBook Air. Not this one, although I have played it on that. But I first played it on a MacBook Air, and so that would have been before COVID. Right, let's drop some stuff off. What am I going to drop off? Well, let's put my pot back. And I've got to actually sit down and consider what I'm doing. I've got enough of those. I'll drop that. Let's stick this over here. I'm basically making a little cache. I'll stick my bow in there. I'll stick my knife in there. I've got the minimum requisite of 5 cloth. I've never needed this, but I'll hang on to it. Ooh, bit low on the old antibiotics. Let's see, what have I got in here? May as well. I think I'm okay with that. Didn't realise I was low on antibiotics. I mean, good news, I got this and that and that. Mentally, what I'm doing is preparing for my trip. Although, having said that... Oh, drat! 99% cured. How long does it take to make the cloak? I mean, I could just take that with me, I suppose. What am I doing? $16 hours. Okay. What did it give me? Yes. I ought to make a point of carrying reishi mushrooms on me as well. What is my... No, that's not ready yet. Let's tuck away my cured maple sapling. I think I've got another maple sapling back at the other location. Yeah, there's my jerry can. Let's transfer that over. And I'll obviously need to take the rifle with me. Do you know what I think I'm also going to do? I'm going to move some revolver ammunition over. Let's transfer about 20 rounds. Well, 18. 20. So that... Oh look, there's my stump remover. Remind me, I need to take that with me. Yeah. Let's harvest a few bits. Yes, I have lead. I have lead. That's why I'm starting to think, ooh, you know, reloading my ammunition is necessary. Oops, don't want to do that. Collect all my spent casings and go find suitable bits and pieces. Can't remember what I was thinking now. I probably ought to leave a few arrows over. So I've got 13 casings. I've got 6 there. I think I have some casings elsewhere, so I've got the means of making. I've got 10 in the rifle, 16, 29 potential rounds of ammunition. And I definitely have left some revolver casings back in Coastal Highway. You know what? I am going to move a couple of those over, just in case. Do I want to leave some arrowheads here? Very tempting just to take all of them. I'm going to use that whetstone. I got lucky. Do you remember there was 3 batteries in the whaling station? So, bingo. I have scrap lead. 4.5 kilos. Carryable. Definitely looking at carryable. Let's do a bit of sharpening. I'm now basically wasting my time until I have to go, because I don't really have the time to do I don't really have the time to do anything significant. Well, I'm going to be leaving gut behind, so making line isn't a problem. Yeah, let's get everything up to 100%. This isn't luck, this is skill. I do actually have another whetstone, so... look at that. Where is... Yeah, knew I had another whetstone. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit too much line, isn't it? Yeah, let's move that over so I can harvest it. Let us... Yeah, that's a little excessive. No, I think I'll pass. Let us harvest some cloth. Oh, great. Cabin fever risk. Wonderful. Yeah. Of course, the weather would be non-conducive. Okay, guess I'm spending the night in... let me see. What am I doing? I can't remember. Ah yes, clean my firearms. Might as well do that. Where's my rifle? Let's unload that, because it's not a good idea. Not a good idea to clean a loaded rifle. And I have firearm cleaning kits scattered around the place, so I can spend some time doing this. Right. Reload the rifle. Two clips of 5. Have I only got 5 rounds left? Ooh, I definitely need to. Let us drop off some wood. Oh, hang on. Now I've forgotten what I was doing. I was dropping wood. Don't even say anything. I can repair that when I get back to Coastal Highway. I hope. Yes, I've got tools back there. I didn't bring them with me. Probably ought to leave some feathers here too, shouldn't I? Because I got feathers back at Coastal Highway. So I will transfer all of those so that I have a few bits and pieces. I do need birch sticks. Let's drop that and let's grab that one. Do I have... Oh, I've got 2... Oh no, I thought I had 2 sets of that. And that I think I've made as much use of, so that's actually a bit pointless. Okay. I'm not heading out now, obviously, but Alright. Looking relatively good, if I say so myself. Yeah. What do we like outside? Yes. It's too early in the day for me to even start thinking about heading out to the car. And honestly, I don't think I have time. So that's going to have to be... Okay, that's not too bad. That's fixable. And I'm getting very, very cold very, very quickly. I wonder. That is... Oh, I am sheltered here. Huh. Let's cook some water just for the sake of fun and for the time spent outside. If I am sheltered... Oh, hang on. I wonder. Should be able to start a fire. Too windy. Ooh, okay. Even though I'm sheltered? Drat. I left my cooking pot inside. What happened? Oh, I'm silly. I'm silly. I forgot to do something, didn't I? Oh, bother. Wind direction changed.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Looks like night is coming. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right. We shall sleep through the night, and then I'm going to have to bring this to an end. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something important, didn't I? I could probably head for the car and spend the night there. I think ooh, I'm getting awfully close to having to go, I'm afraid. Yeah, rather than head out and do something like that, I am basically going to end the stream now. And then when we start next time, I'll be able to head out. I think I can head out to the car in this without any problem. And sort out my cabin fever. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As I've said before, weekends are haphazard. It's a good chance I'll actually stream this tomorrow morning, even though technically I should spend tomorrow morning recording fairy tales. I'm not sure if I will or not. So, anyway, if I don't see you over the weekend, I hope you all have a good weekend. And if any of the 5 of you watching are not subscribed, please consider doing so. I'd like to reach 200 at some point. And, yep. I will see you all next time.